Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Time to Roll's Campaign 1. This is episode 89. We don't really have many announcements to go over today, so we'll be getting right into, combat. Unfortunately, Austin will not be here tonight, so we will be missing him when it comes to playing Beep. So, just as a heads up for that. As for everything else, we have hit 50 followers here on Twitch, which is fucking sick. So thanks for that. We'll now be able to apply for being an affiliate soon. So excellent. The other thing that I want to point out is that I'm going to be posting more on YouTube with shorts and stuff. So keep an eye out for that. Go over, subscribe on our YouTube channel. That's youtube.com/TimeToRole. Or just look up Time to Roll on YouTube. You'll see our little logo and you can hit subscribe and watch some of our videos. We've been doing really, really well over there compared to last year. So I'm excited about that. Go ahead and follow us on Twitch if you're watching or listening to this after the fact. We do go live every single Sunday night at 7:30 p.m. Eastern time. So I look forward to seeing you here in chat. Hi Corgan, I see your popped in here. The other thing I should probably bring, should bring up is that next week Sunday there will be no stream as I will be away for deer hunting season. So no stream next Sunday, but then the Sunday after I should be available. But we'll see how deer season goes. But anyways, let's get into it. We have a bit of a recap, and then we'll go from there. So yeah, let's do it. Hello.
Ahoy.
Yeah, I woke up this morning and my knee hurt because I slept wrong.
Getting old sucks.
I agree. I turned 27 yesterday, and my body feels like it's falling apart.
It's gonna feel like that for the rest of your life. It'll never actually fall apart.
Excellent.
If not worse.
Love that for me. Anyways.
Yeah,
glue,
I mean, it definitely
helps.
gets worse.
Glue helps. Yeah.
Sometimes it does fall apart, but then they just put new pieces in.
Corgan 41 going on 81, so mad.
Holy shit, Corgan. I'm still old enough to be your dad.
Just barely.
Yeah.
All right. A little bit of recap and we'll get right into this because y'all are in a fun situation. So, last we left off, you, the rat bastards, as well as with the help of Ophelia Thorne, Elkis, Burning Heart, and Ander, made your way into the shopping district of Aurora. There you were able to track Ophelia was able to track one of Archer's daggers to a back alleyway. All of you crept through the back alleyway trying to go unseen, eventually making your way to where you are now on the map in front of you. Thaddeus, you decided to sneak down invisibly and try to find the dagger at the very least and see if there's any sign of Archer anywhere around. As you were looking around, a voice spoke out of the shadows. Torbin. Having a oddly pleasant conversation with Torbin, you all you heard a bit of his backstory about why he's doing what he's doing. You came to the conclusion that maybe you could help each other, but Torbin, being who he is and being in the mental state he's been in for as long as he has, chose to ignore you. And thus the battle began. Weaver, you were struck down pretty much immediately by one of Torbin's companions, Zagos, the Herald of Death, a person you had faced prior, a couple of weeks, about a month ago at this point. And and you were immediately brought down to 2 failed death saves. On the bright side, you were brought back up by your companions. A full round of combat went through, and now we're at the top, and it is currently Okine, the champion of the Curse Giver's turn. So,
Didn't you have her go at
mm,
the end of last time?
no, we went to the top. That was when we ended.
I thought she
Okay.
did something though.
I thought she went. Yeah, I thought we went to the top because
I remember you
Made
saying
a
she
mental
did
note of it.
something.
yeah.
I remember. She started to go into her form of dread as a kind of like a flavor thing at the very end.
Okay.
So that would have been her bonus action. So, getting into her turn, you see her starting to bend backwards, her body contorting, her face getting more pale and more thin than it already is. Her hair starting to string out in in almost like a grudge level of phantasmal like appearance. She looks right at you, Elka, and says, "I wish we could have been friends, but I guess we're gonna have to not be." And she's going to grab both of her daggers and jab them straight into your breastplate. So, first one to hit, that is a 21 to hit. Looks music is...
Does not hit.
Okay. She's actually inspired from Noetic, so that's a
No,
D.
she's-
Yes, she is.
No, she's not.
So that is that's a D12 at his level. So that's actually a 30 to hit.
Fine.
For the first one, okay. You are immune to poison, so I'm not even going to bother rolling the poison damage. So that's okay. That's 22 points of slashing damage on her first strike. For the second one, that's 21 again, so that one misses. She's going to look at you and then pull the dagger that she hit with you first, and then go for Ophelia to her left. You're going to see her arm like extend and like almost in a very like Jack Skellington like lengthy kind of way, like just like reach out and try to stab her in the back. That's dog shit. That's a 13. That'll miss Ophelia.
I'm gonna use Sentinel. So when creatures provoke opportunity attacks from you, if they wait.
It's only when
Okay,
she
creature
leaves
within-
your melee.
No. Sentinel.
Hmm.
When a creature within 5 feet of you makes an attack against a target other than you,
Oh, okay.
you can use your reaction to make a melee attack against the attacking creature.
Okay.
Sorry, I was like reading the other stuff. So
Yeah, you're good. Okay.
I will. So I can hit with my attack and my extra attack because that's still one attack.
Actually, I don't know the answer to that. Let me check.
Because I think I get an
I-
extra attack when I take the attack action.
Only with the
Correct,
attack
but-
action.
It's only
But
with
it's not an attack action.
That you're right. This is a
this is a reaction, so yeah, you only get one strike.
okay.
And she's gonna have to roll a dexterity saving throw to see if she's locked into place by you.
Yes,
Sentinel? Okay.
because I
I think that actually just happens.
If it hits, let me
When
double.
you hit a creature with
yeah.
opportunity attack, the creature's speed becomes 0 for the.
Oh, if
rest
it
of the
hits.
round.
Oh, if it hits. Okay,
so
cool.
if it hits,
Rad. All right, that's fine.
Does a 19 hit?
19 just hits.
Cool, and that's a critical.
Okay.
So
You're gonna see Noetic point his finger out and cast Silvery Barbs,
you
Reroll.
son of a bitch.
and he's gonna give advantage to Torbin.
All right, 24 this time.
24 hits.
Also, I realized that 19 wasn't a 19 on the die. Now that I think about it, so it would not have been.
Oh well, it's still used, so it's fine.
Okay. This plus this plus this. Okay. Nine damage.
9
but
damage. All right.
8 of it is radiant damage.
Okay.
If that makes a difference.
That for her does not.
Damn it. That little demon.
Technically, her
Alright.
power comes from a god as well. So
Well, now she can't move.
okay. It's actually kind of big.
Bitch.
All right. That's her turn. It's not Torbin's turn. Okay, Torbin's gonna look out. He has a lot of. It's a target-rich environment for Torbin. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6, okay, I'll roll d6. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ori, he's gonna look at you.
I'll
And
look away.
and he's going to cast. Yeah, you'll see him like reach his hand out, and like in this most undertone like voice, he'll just say, "Burn," and he's gonna shoot a fireball at you. That's a here. Let me go ahead and click on
He's
that.
shooting that at who?
At Ori,
Okay.
and he'll put it. It'll just be a 3rd level fireball. All right. Roll dexterity saving throw for me, and then also for fireball. That's I can't remember 20-foot radius. So for centered on Ori is going to get. I'm also going to need Ophelia, Ander, Zane, Vivra, the Lich, the Death Knight, Okine, and Archer. Actually, yeah. I'm gonna need Thaddeus, Arval, Archer, literally everybody in this circle. So the only people who aren't rolling are Elkus and Elka.
I nat 20 mine.
All right. So dexterity saving throw DC 25. That's for
DC,
Archer.
that's fine.
Archer passes no problem. And he's also going to use
It's got evasion.
evasion, so it does nothing to him. 17, that's a fail for you, Todd, but you can use evasion for half damage anyways.
I passed mine.
I failed.
How far off are you?
I got 22.
18 plus dexterity save is a
How low is your
Beep.
health?
beep is successful.
I was at
Ander.
152 out of 191.
Natural 20 for Ander.
Oh,
He
yeah,
succeeds. I will say, Weaver, you are prone, although you rolled a 6, so it doesn't matter.
Yup.
Ophelia, that's another. I rolled 2 natural 20s in a row on this dice. Holy shit. Okine, that's a fail, but she's going to choose to succeed with a legendary resistance. And then Lich is immune to fire, so he's not going to roll. And the Death Knight does have to roll. That's a 14 plus. I actually don't have the Death Knight stat in front of me. Let me grab that. There you are. I should probably just pop this open into another window. Dex save is +6. Yeah, it's a fail for Death Knight. Is it immune to fire? Or resistant in any way? No, it is not. Okay. All right. So, Weaver, you
Go
take
ahead.
36
Go ahead and
points.
cast Absorb Elements.
Okay. So that's is that you take half? Yeah, you take half.
Yeah.
Okay, you take 18 points of fire damage. Ander takes 18 points of fire damage. Where's Anders? I know I have Anders' character sheet somewhere around here. Oh, there it is.
And I did not hear how much damage that was.
It's 36. I rolled on the. I don't know if you guys saw my roll above
yeah,
the
36.
fireball. Yeah, 36. If you fail, you take 36 points of fire damage. If you succeed, you take 18. Ander takes 18, so that's 676. Okay. Ophelia will also use absorb elements as a reaction, and she will take 9 points. She will choose to succeed, and she has resistance to fire, so that will be actually half of what she already took. So, 9 points. So, okay. As soon as and then Archer succeeded. Okay, that's 18 points. No, he doesn't take any because of evasion. And then Beep takes half, so that's okay. Beep's looking a little charred right now. Noetic, I need to roll for him. I forgot about that. Noetic succeeds, so it's okay. All right. Looks like that got everybody. Torbin will then look at let's see here. He will look at Zagos and say, I think you could do better. And give him a bardic inspiration. And that's his turn. Although he took damage as well. Wait. No, he did not. Because of reasons. Ori, you become, as soon as your body's gripped by the stun from the psychic scream, and then you just sort of release, and your muscles are yours, your body is yours again. What do you want to do? Keep in mind, the distance between you and Torbin is considered difficult terrain, so it'll be half movement.
I'm gonna go over here.
Okay.
And what bonuses do I get from hybrid transformation?
You take you're resistant to slashing, bludgeoning, and piercing damage. That's non-magical. You get plus 2 to your strength score when you're transformed. So just plus 1 to your modifier.
Okay.
And then you take doubled damage if the weapons are silvered. And your claw attacks are a 1d10 plus your strength modifier, and 1d10 plus your strength modifier, and you can do three claw attacks or 2 claw attacks and a bite attack.
Okay. I can still use my weapons, right?
Hybrid, yes, you can.
Okay. Can I make a perception check to see if there's any silvered weapons on anyone?
Make a perception check.
Enemies? Oh, that's not bad. 18.
18. You look around and you just kind of like just take a quick glance. With an 18, it's kind of hard to tell, but what you do kind of when you look at the Death Knight, you do get a bit of a shiver when you look at his blades, and then when you look around at Noetic, you see a sickle on his side that's clearly silvered.
Well, I'll just stay away from him. I'm gonna hybrid transform.
Okay.
Do I change my size at all? I can't remember.
You're technically large. Let me double check. Hybrid transformation. Hybrid 5e is. No, you do not go up one. That's
Okay.
for full transformation you do, but
Well, I'm a hybrid transform.
Okay.
And I think I'm gonna throw this guy through a window.
okay. Explain how you transform.
See Ori's fur get thicker. He grows some kind of short claws, and I think I'll say his hooves turn more into like bear paws.
Okay.
And I guess kind of more of a thicker, I guess, snout. Sort of wider, and his he gets sort of sharper teeth towards his molars.
Okay.
I think that about covers it.
Okay. You have a token for that, don't you?
Not for a hybrid.
Okay.
I still need to make that one.
Gotcha. Well, for the sake of the audience,
Yeah, that's full transformation.
that's for
but
a little bit of more of a
kind of
like a lesser
Playboy.
lesser version than that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So you see Ori like start to get change, and you can kind of feel like this vibration in the air when it happens. For specifically you, Elka, and you look back at Elkis and you see him also kind of like shiver. You feel your fur stand up, and it's like a primal instinct of your fur standing up on the back of your neck whenever you see Ori do this.
Oh, his muscles get bigger.
And okay, so
Yeah, I'm gonna throw. I'll look around a little bit. I'm gonna throw him through this house over here if I can. I'm gonna attempt to just to
Okay.
get him out of the way, get him out of here.
let me see something. Okay.
Should I just full transform?
See.
What's the rest of the group thing?
Okay, I'm gonna warn you. If you full transform, the wisdom saving throw becomes significantly higher to defer between you and your party. With this many people, you have
Oh, okay.
the deal you made with the demon inside your butt allows you to hybrid transform. The curse itself just goes straight to full transformation on a full moon. You're allowed to switch between the two, and you get that element of it, but you don't get any of the blood hunter stuff. So you are, if you transform into a if you choose to go full transformation, you're basically turning yourself into a relatively purely instinct creature at that moment. Just to,
Which he does have advantage on the wisdom saving throws, I believe.
he does.
Yeah, here's
I'll just stick with half transformation then.
Okay. I'm more than happy if you want to do it, but
that's all right.
I want to give you the forewarning because it is good to know, and I don't have all the information for you in front of you. Okay. So you're gonna try to throw him. Okay. So what I'm gonna need you to do is that this is almost like a grapple check. So I'm gonna need you to roll athletics, and he gets to roll athletics or acrobatics.
Okay.
Go ahead.
That's a 34 for a nat 20.
You see him
Just gonna fucking like
just
sort of like I'm gonna grab his fucking arm and just like toss him overhead into that into like a window or a door.
As you toss him from the arm, his arm snaps from the joint, and now you have a lich arm in your hand. And as it's in your hand, it just disintegrates.
Damn, I wanted to keep it. Fuck.
But he goes flying. Do me a favor, roll. Just roll the nat 20. I'll go ahead and give it to you. Roll 4d6 for me and add your strength modifier.
So that would be a +7. No. 20.
20 points of damage. As you fling his ass. Actually, I don't know how far that was. 25 feet. About 10 feet in the air. Like a freaking line drive straight through a window.
Would that be an attack?
That would be considered your action.
Okay, can I do it again with this guy?
Did you take Tavern Brawler?
No.
Because throwing is technically an improvised weapon strike.
Well, I'm asking.
That isn't
it's an
considered
attack action.
That is not considered an attack action. That is
Okay.
yes. Now, if you had Tavern Brawler, I would let you do it to him as well. Or something similar. Anything that gives you advantage or gives you proficiency in improvised weapons.
I'll just where was I? I was right here.
You do have your bonus action was to transform, by the way.
Yeah.
So you have your action. You chose your action to throw. That is your action. You have movement now, unless you want to action surge. Which I need to.
That's all right.
20 points damage.
I'm gonna Misty step back here.
It's a bonus action.
No, I don't have a bonus action. Trying to work around these guys. I'll work my way right here.
Okay. So you enter into her. Okay, just making sure. All right, Vivre, you are still knocked prone. But it is your turn.
Yeah. 1 second while I double check something. I have to use a bonus action. Damn. Okay. I will go ahead, use half my movement to stand my ass back up. Yeah. I don't really have anywhere to go. Anywhere safe to go, I should say. So I will go 5. Can I squeeze between Zane and the wall here? Is that like a...
You can move through someone else's space. So yes, you can do that. I will say, however, as soon as you get up and walk past, this guy gets attack of opportunity, the Death Knight.
Not if I use my action to disengage.
True. So if you want to use your action to disengage, you can do that.
I will do that. I will take my last 5 feet of movement, and I will yell, Newt, now! Get them out!
Okay.
And as Newt's turn, he will float down, go ahead and grab Thaddeus and Beep.
Okay. Before that, sorry to interrupt, but before that happens, is Thaddeus invisible right now? I cannot remember. I did not write it down.
Well, I
No.
don't think so. 'Cause he got whacked.
Or would he have dropped it?
He dropped it because he knew they could see him. So.
Okay. That just making sure Newt would have been able. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Proceed. I'll move him up so that way you can click and drag.
Oh no, I just want him to go there. And he is going to fiery teleport. Probably. Can I get them up onto the roof?
It's a 20-foot roof. How far is the teleportation?
Oh, no, then definitely not 15 foot.
You'd be able to get them. I'm gonna say this. Does Newt? Okay, yeah. Newt used his movement to get down there. Never mind.
Only 5 feet.
Only 5 feet. Okay, I'm gonna say. With the idea that Arval and Thaddeus use part of their movement, I will allow, for narrative purposes, for them to run with you closer to the wall, and then you could teleport up directly.
Yeah, the goal is to, if anybody takes an attack of opportunity, it'll be Newt.
Okay, and which would happen with Noetic. I'm just moving him back so I can drag.
Yeah, okay.
Yep. Okay, so yeah, as soon as you see Newt, you two start to run. That's 5, 10. So remember that you've already used 10 feet of movement, Thaddeus.
Okay.
Noetic will grab his sickle and try to slash down on Newt. That is he's a bard. Plus to hit is not his strong suit. That's a +7. That's a dog shit roll. I just looked at it. 12?
Does not.
So swing and a miss, and as he swings and a miss, it's like a complete emotionless look on his face as he does it. But yeah, your Newt takes you two up to the roof, and now you're on top of the roof there.
I love you.
He has to make Noetic has to make a dex save because of the fire, right?
Correct. 5 feet of the space that left.
That's what's the save?
I want to say 18, 17.
That's a fail. That's a roll of 3. So.
Ooh. So I need to roll.
5 points.
He takes 9.
9. Okay.
So it's plus my proficiency bonus.
Okay. Cool. Cool. You get singed a little bit. All right. And that's your turn.
Yep. And then Newt will use the last 5 feet of movement he has to kind of jockey into a more self-sacrificial position.
Okay. Cool. It's now Noetic's turn. Noetic's gonna see, look up, just slowly look up at you, Thaddeus, and then smile. I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, fuck.
With advantage.
With advantage because of Hero's Feast. That is a fail. Oh, that's rough.
Oh my god, are you fucking kidding me?
So, Noetic is going to look at you and say, I never loved you. And I never will. And he's going to cast Vicious Mockery.
Hey, I have $100 crystal glass in my hand. Please don't make me throw it against the wall.
Don't worry. Man, I'm rolling like shit for damage, but
Damage might kill me.
6, 9, 12 points of 12 points of psychic damage.
Wait, am I immune to psychic damage?
Are you?
Hold on. Psychic blades, no.
I know you have some your subclass gives you some psychic stuff, so I didn't know if you got something more.
Yeah, neither do I actually. So I'm kind of I don't see anything that I've added. Psychic blades.
Let me see.
Evasion.
Oh yeah, evasion is for a fireball.
Yeah. No, I can draw in enter.
There's nothing with your psionic powers that gives you any sort of immunity to psychic damage. So from what I can see, let me.
Wait, I got this condom from the brothel.
Do you want me to? Do you want me to add 40 more points of psychic damage, or?
No.
Okay. Yeah. So that's just 12 points of psychic damage. As the vicious mockery hits you, you're gonna see Torbin look at him and smile and say, "Playing with your food is not how I taught you." Silly child. And his bonus action, he is going to... He will inspire, because he has him to throw out like candy at his level. He'll throw it at the Death Knight. He'll inspire the Death Knight, so it gets a D12. And you'll see Noetic calmly move towards Torbin.
In all of that, can I insight that comment that he made?
What are you trying to ascertain? Like whether or not he's actually being real?
Yeah.
I'm
or
sure.
Whether it...
Like if he actually means what he's saying.
Right.
Okay, yeah, that's fine. Go ahead. You can roll an insight check. Well, it would be the first one because you're on one with advantage.
Right.
18. You see, the problem is with spells is that all spells require a certain level of intent to cast. As you look at Noetic, your longest friend and the person that you love the most in this world, you know in your heart of hearts he probably doesn't mean it, but at this very moment, with his brain being where it's at as a thrall of Torbin, at this very second he means every word that he just said.
That's fair.
And he's just gonna kind of like casually walk over to Torbin and
Stab him.
and he's just gonna end his turn standing next to him, smile, like looking at you with a blank face. It's now Archer's turn. Archer's going to like look at everybody and with his bonus action, he is going to bonus action disengage from Torbin. And he's going to... Actually, no. He's going to action disengage. That's important. Action disengage. Bonus action, you'll see him click his boots in this sparkling pinkish blue and purple aura starts coming from his feet. You'll see wings on his boots start to glow and like spread out. And his action will disengage. And he is going to now, in a blink of an eye, he will... I need to make him to make an acrobatics check real quick. That's Archer. That's a 36.
Oh, that's fucking huge.
And he's going to, in a blink of an eye, run right here, jump, leap forward on this box, hit here, dodge and weave around Okine, slide up underneath Ori's legs. Okine does get a attack of opportunity against him. That is a natural 1, so that misses.
I think I can do Sentinel
Against him?
against her.
Oh, against her. Oh, to stop.
Let me double check.
If she makes an attack, you can hit her, yes. So go ahead and hit her.
Yeah.
But anyways, Archer continues moving. This is all, you blink your eyes and it's like a freaking wind, just a flash of wind, and he stops right here and looks at Elkis and says, Hey, babe. Sorry about that. And that will be his turn. I could have him run off the map if I felt like it, but I feel like that's not necessary right now. Okay. It's now Anders. Go ahead.
Real quick. I rolled a 19 on her.
A natural 19 or a...
Natural 19.
Cool. Torbin will cast Silvery Barbs.
Okay. That is a...
Give advantage to Okine. No, Death Knight.
26.
26 hits. Actually, before you roll your damage, Ophelia's going to see him casting a spell, and she's going to cast Counterspell. But as she casts Counterspell, and she'll do it at... She knows the spell, so she knows she can just counter it. You're going to see Noetic also cast Counterspell. And as Noetic casts Counterspell, you're going to see Elkis, like, kind of, like, look back at Archer, like, where the fuck did you just come from? And then realize, oh, shit, Mage Battle. And then he's going to cast Counterspell on Noetic. So you're just going to see this just boom, 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 boom. Just flash of magical energy. And your natural 19 hits for a crit.
Okay.
Just take it. Just take it.
I got a bunch of mages here, man. I gotta have some reaction battles here.
Does radiant damage do anything else?
It does not.
Oh wait, is that the? Yeah, it is the radiant one. Okay.
Noetic uses reaction. On what?
Am I back? Now I'm back. Finally.
What do you use his reaction on?
Attack of opportunity on Newt.
You're right. So when Noetic goes
Wait a second. Did he have his turn since then? Yeah.
Yes, he
had
did.
his turn since
There,
then.
yeah, you're right. Yep.
My bad.
I knew he could use Counterspell for a reason. Okay. Yeah. So you still. So yeah, as it just all goes through. Just a chain reaction, a Counterspells, and silvery barbs.
77.
77. This is with radiant damage, so it's magic.
Baby.
Okay. You're making an attack directly against her? I would say roll a wisdom saving throw, but you're immune to fear right now, I believe. No, you're immune to illness, so make a wisdom saving throw with a...
No, I think he is immune to fear too.
What's... Immune to illness and poison for Hero's Feast.
And being frightened.
And being frightened. Never mind. Jesus. Everything this woman has, you countered with that fucking spell. So how much damage? 71? 77? Okay. Wow. Big hit. Yeah, that's just straight damage because it's magicked. Okay. That's your that is your reaction to smack her. It is now Anders' turn. Anders going to look at everybody, realizing that okay, I'm gonna take a book out of Nate's campaign. I'm gonna make him roll an instinct check because I don't think Anders smart enough to realize what's going on. He's also okay. He's gonna bonus action rage. And I need to roll d4. Oh, fun. You're going to see, as Ander rages, you're going to see, Zane, it freaks you out because you haven't seen this before, but also it reminds you of yourself as 4 mirrored images pops out of him as he rages.
Oh.
And he's just going to step forward, and with his axe in hand, he's going to 2 hands swing down on the Death Knight. That's a natural 20. Okay, so that's a lot. Brutal critical as well. 20 plus 2 brutal criticals. 20, it's 30 plus 42 doubled, which is 84 plus so 84 plus 10. So that's 94 points of damage in one swing. Shit. My brain is not functioning with this math. 162 minus 94. Okay, 68. Anders going to look at it again and he's going to carve down into it, take exacts out, and then try to cut it in half. That's cocked. 17 plus 12, so that's 29 that hits. 3d12. 7, 12 plus 8, 7. Okay, so 19 more points of damage on that hit. And now you're gonna see his images, Zane, right in front of you. His images will kind of like glitch in a way, and then form around. Like they'll glitch, disappear, and then 4 of them will form around this Death Knight, all with their axe in hand. And you're gonna see one of them swing down on it with another attack, separate from Ander. It's 30 to hit. Okay, that's 11 plus 5. That's 16 more points of damage. As you see one of his duplicates swing down into it. And this Death Knight is now looking very hurt. Ander has a bunch of movement left, but he is actually, yeah, he's gonna stay right up in the action. It is now Elka's turn. What do you want to do? You have lady here in front of you, and she's the only one in combat with you at the actual combat with you right now.
I need to heal.
Okay.
So I'm going to just straight up down a... What do I have? I have a superior healing potion.
Okay. That is blue. You would think that I'd have the upgraded potions memorized by now, but I simply do not. That is... So you said superior?
Correct.
That's 8d6 plus 8, so that would be... 50...
92?
No. That's 8d6 plus 8? No, that's... That's 48 plus 8, so it's 56 points of healing.
Okay. So
As your action?
Oh, I thought 88.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna try to move away.
Okay.
I don't have
She's already used her reaction against Archer, so...
Oh, beautiful. So I'm just gonna step back to my uncle's.
Alrighty.
And yeah, that'll be good.
Okay. Sounds good. Alrighty. That's your turn. The Death Knight, looking very injured, is going to look at motionless and attempt to hack down at Ander, which does hit him. Well, at least he has to roll to hit first. That's doesn't hit one of his duplicates. 16 plus 8, so that's 24. That does just... What is Anders' AC now? Where? There it is. Anders' AC is 20. Okay. So that's yeah, that hits. So it's going to... It's it's a D10. Plus 5. Okay. So that's 14 points plus 4d8 necrotic. Okay. 14. That's another 20 points of necrotic damage plus 12 points of piercing or slashing, I'd say. Okay, that's halved because of his rage. $32 halved is 16. Okay, so that's all right. And then it's going to take another swing. Well, actually, what's its? Was it 5 feet? Well, it's going to purposely attack the duplicate that's standing in front of Zane. That is a 20 to hit. That just hits. It's going to attempt to destroy the duplicate. That's 8 plus 5. That's another 13 plus 17. 23, so that's 36 points of damage to the duplicate, and well, I'm meant to... Here. You get a bunch of Anders. This one disappears. And he's going to step forward at you, Zane, and he's going to attempt to smack you with it.
Good luck.
It's plus 11 to hit. You never know. That's as good as it's probably going to get with it. That's a natural 19 plus 11, so it's 30.
I will gift of the metallic dragon, and he will miss. As you see wings spread out my back and protect me from the blow.
What does your AC turn into when that happens?
31.
Fucking shit. Okay. Oh, wait. He has Bardic Inspiration. It's a D12. And he technically... Well, he already rolled with advantage, so we're good there. Yeah, it's 36.
Yeah.
With the inspiration. Okay. So that is 1d...
Are we counting it as he used that before I did that or after? Because of the reaction.
He can choose to use Bardic Inspiration whenever he wants to within a minute. So, yeah. So that is 10 points of slashing damage plus... That's 16, 18, 22 points of necrotic. So that's 32 points total. I don't know if you're... Are you resistant to necrotic?
Just fine. No.
Okay. So 32 points total. And that is its turn. It's now Zagos' turn, who's currently prone, picking glass pieces out of his decrepit body. He's gonna stand up and kind of like hover over to the window and step out onto this little like balcony area. And as he puts his right hand up Ori, you look and you see the left arm that you tore off is like slowly like regenerating completely, and just seems to be an innate ability of him. And he's gonna look at you, which actually I don't think he can see you because of this house right here. So he's gonna look around and see some crazy shit going on right here with Ander. And he's gonna see the two of them escaping with a little newt. So we're gonna roll a d4. 1 and 2 goes after Ander. 3 and 4, he goes after Thaddeus and Beep. He goes after Thaddeus and Beep. So he's gonna look at Eeny, Meeny, Miny, Mo. Creature you can see within range. Are you 60 feet away from him? Or no, you're still 30 feet. He is going to look at you, Thaddeus. And he's going to cast Finger of Death. So I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Alrighty. Where the hell did that screen go?
Spell. We're gonna. Reactions were taken up. Shit. Wait, can Beep cast
All right.
Counterspell? Hold on. Beep can cast Counterspell. Beep's gonna cast Counterspell as he sees it being cast. So I need him to roll d20 and add his spellcasting modifier, which is +5, I believe. Be his charisma, yeah. Okay. As the finger, as he points his decrepit finger at you and stares with almost no anger in his eyes, just pity almost. He goes to say the incantation, and as his finger starts to glow, you see his bolt shoot out of it, and as it gets about 2 feet away from him, you see Beep take his kazoo in his mouth and blow into it, and a magical pulse leaves it. You feel it hit your face, and you just see the little noxious green bolt that's coming out of Zagos's hand just like fizzles and then does nothing as he counterspells it.
Cool.
That was.
Thank you.
He needed to roll 17. He rolled an 18, so that's fun time. Zagos, looking pissed off, is going to. That'll be his turn. He can't really do anything with his bonus action right now. So it is now your turn, Thaddeus. You're up on the roof. You just happen to look across as Zagos walks out of the building and attempts to shoot the spell at you. What do you want to do?
I'm going to use all the distance I can and flee.
Okay, so you're gonna run across. Okay, you have your bonus action to dash and your action to dash because you're a rogue. So you have double. So it's 60. You have 120 feet to move.
And how many of these are? How many spaces is each one of these?
5 feet. So
120 or 90?
it would be it's double. So it's when you're dashing, it's doubled whatever your current speed is. So if
I thought it was just added to 30 feet, or it added your
dash,
movement
I'll
again.
double check that just for this sake, because I'm pretty sure it doubles. So the dash action. Okay, you take a dash action, you gain extra movement for the current turn. The increase equals your speed after applying modifiers. With a speed of 30, for example, you can move 60 feet. If you turn it, any increase or decrease changes this additional movement by the same amount. If your speed is 30 feet and reduced to 15 feet. So it's double your current speed. So if your dash turns your speed into 60, it's double it.
Okay.
So yeah, 120 feet.
Can I get over here?
Easily. You'd have to jump across some rooftops and jump 10 feet. So that would be, I need an acrobatics check from you.
advantage or no?
No, just a. Well, unless you have something that gives you advantage on acrobatics checks. I don't think you do though. 19. Yeah, you're fine. You jump 12 feet across, sprinting, and you land right there. You still have 50 feet of movement if you want it. You can move another 10 squares. That would be 50 from where you're at. Thaddeus is just go fucking like the wind is gone. Just disappears. Okay. Well, that's your action and your bonus action and your movement. It's now Beep's turn. And, oh, that's right. You did use 10 feet of your movement. I just remembered that because...
Oh, yeah.
So it'd be 80 feet. So technically you could only be... It's not that big of a deal. You were here. You could have been, like, right here instead. Because it's 80 feet.
Well, move me next to the building so I'm more, like...
Right there. Gotcha. All right, that's fine. That works. Beep is going to look at Newt, and without thinking is going to grab onto him. Does he take damage for grabbing him?
Nope.
Okay,
Not unless he wants you to.
He's gonna grab him, throw him up on his shoulders, and get down on all fours and use feline agility to sprint across the roof. That feline agility, to double check that.
At least I don't think it does.
When you...
Technically, I don't think he can grab Newt because he's immune to the grappled condition.
Okay, well then he goes to grab him and his hand just kind of like Newt just doesn't move and he goes, fuck, all right. And he gets down on all fours.
Newt will shake his head.
Okay. He gets down on all fours. Once you use this trait, you can use it again until you move 0 feet of your turn. Okay. His Arval's speed is doubled, and then he's going to use his action to dash. So he can move 120 feet. He's going to do the same thing. He's going to follow after Thaddeus. And I'd like to think they're running at the same time because it's within 6 seconds, right? So he's going to go do his acrobatics check. That's really good. That's 21, yeah. So he jumps across and then sprints and then is now standing right next to you. And that is his movement. That's his action and his movement. Bonus action. He's going to inspire you, even though you've pretty much disengaged yourself from battle. But he's going to give you a D10 of inspiration. And how he does that, he'll be like, it has to be you. Whatever. And he'll tap you on the shoulder. Say, well, do your best.
This little fuck.
And that is his turn. So, Zane, it's your turn. You have a Death Knight kind of in front of you.
This is fine. Everything is fine. My friends are far away, huh?
Mm-hmm.
This is gonna be a fun one then. I'm going to pull a scroll of teleportation out. Swoop around at all my friends and be like, time to go! And everybody I can see, at least, I'm going to try to teleport back to Anders' ship.
There's not a counter spell available. Okay. You know which one. Ander is standing right next to you. You know that's him. Okay, so that's up to 8. Is it 8 willing creatures?
Me and 8 other willing creatures that I can see.
Okay, so. That you can see. So you cannot see Thaddeus and Arval.
Yeah.
So they're
already kind of taken off, though, so... I would be shocked if they were able to catch up to them, but I don't have any other choice here, so...
Okay, so you're going to use the scroll to cast Teleport. Okay. Teleport's a funny spell. You're attempting to go to...
the deck of Anders' ship.
The deck of Anders' ship. Okay, this could go great. You're very familiar, or you're...
Extremely
familiar. You're very familiar with it. So do me a favor and roll a D100.
All right.
Natural 1.
On a D100, I sure as hell hope not.
I would hope not. That would be really bad. Sorry. Taking up. Well,
That got real close. Well, 34. Yeah, you. Does it say people have to touch you with that? Hold on.
no, I just have to be able to see them,
You,
and they have to be
see,
willing.
within 10 feet of you.
Does it?
Yep, range is 10 feet. Within range.
Oh shit. I can make that work, right?
Anders there. Vivra.
Fuck it.
Ophelia. Yeah, you'd have to move and take the attack of opportunity.
I mean, I can eat an attack.
So
The only problem is-
if you were here, where
I
you would
was
be
there,
able you'd be
yeah.
able to get everybody. Yeah.
Including Ori?
Is that including Ori?
Oh, I didn't see Ori. No, Ori would have no. Unfortunately, you can hold now. What you can do is that you can hold the teleport action for your until Ori gets closer to you.
I don't know if Ori will, is the problem.
Take the step closer to Ori. Because if you need to leave somebody, I can get myself out relatively easily too.
I don't have to leave anybody. It's a matter of just
No, I know,
positioning.
but if it's
Oh, what wither
Positioning
weaves we
wise.
be next to me? All of thee.
My only problem is if we wait, they're gonna have counter spells ready.
yeah, exactly. Don't wait.
Well,
Take the extra step next to Ori or closer to Ori and leave me.
well, it is a level
is
7 spell, so it's up to you.
Oh, jeez, I almost lost the toe there.
Teleport is a 7th level spell, so like even if Torbin would, well, we'll find out. If you want to hold it, you can hold the action until Ori can get closer to you, or if you have the ability to bring him closer in any way, you could also do that. But
I don't really
Take,
have the
take the
ability
step,
to-
take the extra step towards Ori, and I still have a wild shape.
true.
Okay. I'm grabbing everybody but Weaver then.
Okay. As you go to cast a teleport spell, well, Anders raging, so we're gonna see if he's willing to come with
He's a friend.
you and up to 8 willing creatures. They have to be willing in order for it to happen.
I did say that.
So I'm gonna roll a high or low, which I just did, and I'm gonna you choose high or low. Same.
Low.
Okay. As you pull out the scroll, Ander like just happens to glance behind him and go, "What the? Hey, what?"
Time to
And
go.
but I want to. Okay, and you go to cast a spell, and you all, except for Vivra, here, just so I can delete all y'all. Disappear, Vivra. You see them all disappear. You see it. Anders' duplicates disappear with him.
Think about that part.
And Ori.
I forgot that Anders' duplicates would probably disappear. That's okay. I'll be fine.
Okay.
I'll be okay.
All right.
I'll be okay.
Are you all right?
I'll be okay.
Top of the round. Okine goes, just says, "Where did everyone go? I wanted to have fun with them." And she like sees you, and she's gonna run up to you.
Yep.
And she's gonna like look at her dagger and look at you. You want to play a game?
This one is interested.
Cool. Stabs you in the chest. That's a natural 2 plus 12. No, plus 10, so it's 12 to hit.
That does not hit.
Second attack. That's a natural 3. That's a 13 to hit.
That does not hit either.
He goes to attack again. That's an 8.
And I'm
Plus
very
10,
upset
that's
myself because I
18.
forgot. Meets it, beats it, unfortunately.
All right. That's a 1 on the damage die, and that's a 4. So it's a 5 points plus. And so it's 15 points plus. You're immune to poison right now. So it's 15 points of piercing damage on the first stab.
Wouldn't that be the third stab?
Third stab, yeah. Action surge. She's gonna go in onto you.
Alright.
No goddamn way I'm blowing this roll. That's been a 1, a 3. Oh no, sorry. That's been a 2, a 3, an 8, and a 6. 4 rolls back to back. So that's 16 to hit.
Nope.
Okay. What's going on? That's a 14 to hit. No, that doesn't
Still
hit you.
nothing.
And the last one. Okay, that's better. That's a 25 to hit.
Yeah.
Okay. 6, 12 plus that's 22 points of piercing damage.
Alright.
And that's her turn. Man, you rolled. Thank God. Thank God you're fucking. Oh, but Torbin's next.
I completely forgot about Torbin in the order.
Torbin is now his turn. He's gonna look at you and realize just how unfortunate your situation is. And thinks to himself, well, might as well put you out of your misery. And he is going to... Yep. Actually,
I'm
this
also
is...
pissed at myself. I should have 9 more health, but I've completely forgot about something that I have to offset that damage. Oh well.
Yeah. Okay, so he's going to actually... I'm going to roll because there's 2 things he would do in this situation. He would either just go for the kill or he would do something to mock you guys. Okay. This one you have a chance of getting out of. Okay. Within 60 feet. I think he's definitely within 60 feet of you. Yeah, okay, he's at 40 feet.
Yep.
Within range, you must succeed. Go ahead and roll a wisdom saving throw with advantage.
Okay. Not bad.
The DC was 24.
Hallelujah.
As he reaches his hand out, he's going to cast Dominate Person on you. And with thinking about the hero's feast and the confidence that you have with that backing you up, your brain starts to just squeeze in on itself, and then you blink and it just like a flash of flames coming out of your eyes. You push it back, the control of Torbin, and you look at him dead in the eyes with fire starting to leak out of your eye sockets. That's Torbin's action. He is going to use his movement, and you're going to see him kind of float. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And he's going to be right next to you. He's just kind of there. And as a bonus action, he'll inspire Noetic. It's now your turn. What do you want to do?
I am misty stepping to the other side of this fucking building. 15, 20, 25, 30.
Counterspell.
That's my bonus action. Oh, fuck.
You seeing you're trying to run away? Counterspell.
Yep. Okay. Well,
Yeah, wild shape.
that's what I'm gonna do. That'll be my action to wild shape.
And you still have movement, whatever you wild shape into.
Yep. I'm going to take half a second here. Da-da-da-da. That's not what I wanted to click on. I'm trying to figure out what I can wild shape into that has the most health, that can fly.
A giant eagle has a fair amount of health.
Yeah, I think that might be my option here.
That's 26 hit points, but you do have a fly speed of 80 feet.
Yeah.
AC is 13 though.
Right. But a giant vulture. How much did the eagle have?
26 points of AC of HP.
Of HP?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna go with the eagle.
Okay, so you wild shape your wing. You just flip into the eagle, and you're technically taking up 10 feet of space. So that actually, with your wild shape, you get poofed into the eagle, which I do have an eagle token for you. Grab that. As soon as it. All right. Poof. You do become a large creature. I'll put your actual token off to the side for put up here. You become a large creature. So as you spread your wings, I'd like you to make a. Well, actually, no. I'm just gonna have the two around you make a dexterity saving throw, because you turning into this eagle, there's a physical reaction that they have being pushed back by this eagle.
Yeah.
That's two really shitty rolls, but Torbin's gonna use both of them are gonna use legendary resistance to succeed. So they're not pushed back. Well, so they're only pushed back 5 feet, but they're not knocked prone. But that is now the space that you take up. And
Alrighty.
legendary resistances. Okay, and now you have your movement. So, and Torbin, so it's only it's only going to be Okine that's going after you. So you're going to take off. All right, attack of opportunity.
Yep.
That is a 16 to hit. That will hit.
Which does hit the giant eagle. Yep.
It does hit the giant eagle. Okay, magic number is you don't want her to roll 16 on the damage die, which is 2 8s. I have to roll 2 8s in order to put you down to 0. Well, no, wait. Are you? You're immune to poison in your wild shape, aren't you?
Yeah, I believe so, because it's still.
You still keep all of your. Yeah. Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Let's do it. Oh damn. Now that's a 6 and an 8, so that's 14 plus 10. That's a 24 points of slashing damage. As she cuts into you hard, but you're able to fly. Which way do you want to fly? You have 80 feet of fly movement. You 20 feet to go up into the air, so you have 60 feet to get away.
Yeah. Do I see the other two?
Where you flew up? No, you would have to fly a little bit closer. So you would just fly, but you wouldn't know which direction the boat is, which is roughly this way.
Okay. Then yeah, I will start heading that direction.
So you will actually land right above them.
Cool. I will do that, and if I can grab them for a dust off, then I will do so.
It's technically a grapple. Unless eagles just have the innate ability to grab. Giant eagles have the innate ability to grab.
No, not that I can. Nope.
Okay, so yeah, then you'll fly. You'll be flying, and you'll stop right there, and then okay. So seeing as you're flying in the air still, Noetic is gonna see you flying in the air. How far away? So you're 20 feet up plus 120 feet. See if he has anything in the arsenal to send at you from that far away. So out of is Blight 60 feet? It's 30 feet. Can't do that. It's 30 feet. Wow. Damn. Feeble Mind? Well, that's the one he has. That's within range. He's gonna cast. Well, wait, is power stun within range? It's 60 feet. Okay. He's gonna cast Feeble Mind on you in your eagle form.
Okay.
So I need you to make a intelligence saving throw, I believe. Yeah, intelligence saving throw. Oh my god. You still take the damage, mind you.
There's damage for Feeble Mind?
The target takes 46 psychic damage.
Damn it.
So,
Interesting.
yeah. It's a level 8 spell. Of course, there's some damage. 6, 7, 4.
Yeah, but that's like the ultimate save or suck spell. So I figured it would be-
Dude, that is awful. I just rolled 4 ones.
It still takes me out.
Half, yeah, halved. So, yeah, you drop out of your eagle form and you land. You land on the roof, but
Yeah,
you're
so
not
if it
feeble.
was-
You're not feeble-minded.
And it was 2 damage, correct?
Yeah,
Total?
yeah.
Okay.
You're falling. You fall down from 20 feet, mind you, because you hit
Yep.
0. You do take a d6 worth of. That's 5 points of bludgeoning damage as you hit the roof.
Okay. I'm still standing.
Somehow, that is Noetic's turn though. It's now Death Knight's turn. Death Knight is going to march past Torbin. 1, 2. That's 15, 20, 30, 25, 30 feet. Use his action to dash because he saw which way you're going. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and that will be his turn. Zagos, seeing that he's higher up, knows where you're at, and he's a spellcaster. He's gonna kind of float in the air. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 40 feet of movement. He's gonna be floating above this roof, and he's gonna look across, and it'll be considered. It will be considered. You'll have half cover for this. He's gonna look at you, and he's gonna cast Scorching Ray, 2nd level. So adds +3 to your AC.
Okay. I am also going to. I'm not even going to take the chance as soon as I see something. No. An action. Never mind. Yeah, I'm not even going to take the chance. I'm just going to go ahead and absorb elements.
Absorb elements. Okay. So you is that on one occasion or is that for the whole spell? Let me double check that.
It essentially only absorbs once, but it is resistance to the triggering damage type until the start of my next turn.
Oh, okay. Okay. So you do get resistance against it. Okay. Okay. So wait, aren't you resistant to fire damage already?
Nope.
Oh, I thought you were because of wildfire stuff.
It's me.
Yeah, you'd think, right?
Okay, so the first bolt is a 24 to hit. What's your what's +3 for your AC?
Yep.
Okay.
21.
21. That's a natural 1. Doesn't hit.
Obviously, no.
15. 19.
Not with the cover.
Okay, so one of them hits you. It's 2d8 fire damage. That's 5 points of fire damage reduced to half, so it's 3 points of fire damage. Jesus. It's the only spell he had, other than Finger of Death, that could reach you from where he's at. Okay. Because power... How far are you, actually? Yeah, it's the only spell he has that can reach that far. Damn. Okay. Thaddeus, it's your turn. You see Vivra in his eagle form just get basically hit out of the sky from an unseen force and fall and like land flat onto the actually go ahead, Weaver, make an acrobatics check to see if you fall prone from that fall. Yeah, you fall prone.
Probably.
Yeah. So you see him fall flat on his back.
He would also have disadvantage on the scorching rays then.
True.
If I was prone.
Good point. Well, 2 of them didn't hit, so we'll just roll again.
Yep.
That's a natural 20. So the first one would have just hit for the 3.
All good.
Good point. Thanks for bringing it up. Thaddeus, you see him fall though, flat on his back. And then you immediately just see him get smacked by a firebolt from behind. What do you want to do? Or
Is he alive?
yeah, he looks very injured, but he's alive.
Where did
Weaver
this
is
bolt?
swearing in a language that you do not understand.
Amen und Weigenstahl. What direction did this thing come from?
Back where the fighting was.
You saw it streak across the air like this.
How did that gray building's taller than the other one? How did it get over it?
He's floating in the air. He's a lich. He can levitate.
Do I have a visual on him?
No, not from where you're at. You're pressed against the building, so he's floating away from you. Oh gosh, my measurement tool. He's 45 feet away from you. You see roughly where it's coming from, but yeah, you're kind of pressed against the building, like ready to run with Arval next to you.
All right. Well, I'm gonna like say, "Hey, down here," and can I use my acrobatics to assist him to move forward more, like over into this?
So you're
area?
trying to pull him off the roof.
Yeah.
Okay, that's gonna require. Go ahead and roll an acrobatics check.
Who the hell is this one? Yeah, what the fuck just happened? I'm trying to stay awake right now.
You know that feeling.
All right. So I'm gonna roll an normal
Normal acrobatics check. Yep.
afro.
Yeah, you're good. So you immediately like put a foot up on the building and climb up, and like you're able to. So you have to use a 5 feet of movement, or we'll say 10 feet of movement to grab him. As you reach up and grab him, you can pull him, because with a willing creature, whenever you're dragging someone, it uses your movement, but your movement's halved while you're doing that. So you use 10 feet of movement to climb up and grab him. Now to pull him back, you can pull him 5 feet, which will make him fall off the 20-foot building, or 15-foot building, from where he's at. So,
And I'm gonna yell at Beef and say, "Catch!"
okay, you're gonna try to get him to catch. That's an athletics check. That's a natural 20 athletics check. So you pull him off, and that's your full movement. Now you do have an action and a bonus action if you want to dash, which would double 15, then double 30. So you'd have another 45 feet of movement after that if they wanted to use both your action and bonus action.
Can I bring them with me, or I don't want to get ahead of them. I want to stay as a group.
Okay. You can't. Technically, Beep's catching him, and then Beep's gonna put him back on the ground, and so he's on his feet now. So as you pull him, he catches him, and he's like on the ground right next to Beep. You have your action and your bonus action to dash, but because you chose to drag him, you only had 15 feet of movement in your turn, because whenever you drag, you half your speed. So you had 15 feet of movement. So that was able to bring him down and throw him down into Beep's arms. You can't move anymore unless you use your bonus action to dash or your action to dash.
Okay. No, I'm not gonna. I'm gonna hold my action in case something comes
Around the corner?
around the corner,
Okay.
and because I don't want to just take off without them. So
Okay. So your action. So you're holding, for my sake, your bow then.
yeah.
Okay. All right. Beep's turn. Beep will look at. Beep will look at Vuivra. Go, damn. And he's gonna. He's gonna hit you with a. We'll go with a 5th level Cure Wounds for his action. So that's okay. So that's 5d8 plus 5, 8, 13, 18.
Oh shit! You know what I should have thought about?
25, 31 plus 5. That's 36 points of healing to you, Weaver.
Hallelujah.
And that's his action. He's you see Beep get down on all fours, and he will move this way to right there. I think it's this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So he's running down this alleyway. He's gonna turn around and give Vuivra inspiration, and that will be his. He's running ahead to. He will say, "I'll run ahead to make sure there's not any more in front of us," and that will be his action. It's now Okine's turn. Okine is going to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Action 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. She's at the corner of the building, not quite in the alleyway in front of you, Thaddeus. That's her action. Bonus action. She can't do anything really. That is her turn. Torbin, already levitating, will levitate up next to Zagos and realize. He's going to make a perception check because Beep is actively running during all this. That's yeah, he can see Beep. He's going to look out at Beep. Say, no. It's 105 feet. Does he have what I think he has? Shit, he already used Feeble Mind. He can't do anything, so he's gonna use his action to dash, which floating means he can get to right here. Right here. That's his movement, his levitate speed. So he now sees you two, looking down at you. But that is his turn. Vuivra, your turn.
All right, let's try this again. This time instead, I'm gonna polymorph myself into a giant eagle.
Hell yeah! Okay, let me grab. Poof.
Will thematically force myself under Thaddeus's legs. Are we doing phrasing? Because phrasing. And kind of force him onto my back.
Okay.
And then take off and fly. Hopefully with enough to be able to grab Beep in my talons and fly the fuck away.
What is the intelligence of a eagle?
Where the hell? Oh, there it is. It's on my other window. 8.
8. Okay, below average intelligence, and when you get polymorphed, you have the mind of
his intelligence. Yep.
Okay, so you see a little 5'6" Tabaxi on all fours in an alleyway, running away. I'm going to say this. When you go down to grab him, you are going to have to roll an attack because you're not grabbing him with the sense of self. You're grabbing him as an instinctual thing. Like you're grabbing prey. So go and roll a d20 and add the dexterity modifier of the eagle.
Alrighty, let's see here.
The DC is pretty low because he's not exactly guarding himself.
Well, if I'm making a talent attack, it is +5 to hit.
Oh,
so
+5. Okay, then add
plus
+5. Yeah, +5.
Okay.
18 is his AC. So you reach down and grab it. You know, what damage does he take with that?
An eagle.
10, 15,
2d6 plus
20,
3.
25, 30, 35, 40. Okay.
Nine damage.
9 damage. You feel, oddly enough, as you go to grab him, you feel his body weight become a lot heavier as he becomes dead weight and is now unconscious. He had 9 HP left.
Okay. Okay. Yeah.
All right. I believe at this moment, well, Noetic is next. He's not going to be able to really do anything from where he's at. Death Knight can't do anything. Zagos. So 80 feet is another 40 feet past this. So let me measure something because Zagos does have Firebolt. Yeah, he can't hit you. Okay. That effectively ends combat.
How long will it take us to fly back? Never mind, I can't make that decision because I'm an eagle.
Nope. You feel prey dangling limp in your talon with for some reason you have something on your back, but it's light enough that you don't really feel it there. Thaddeus is remarkably light for his size. Okay, so
I think I would have an instinctual knowledge of where quote unquote home is.
I would say
so
that's fair, yeah.
I will head that direction and hope like hell Beep survives, and if not, I will go ahead and reincarnate him.
Question.
Sure.
While I am riding on the eagle, am I aware that Beep, my arch enemy number 2, is unresponsive?
Seeing as you would have to like lean down over next to the neck of an eagle that is clearly semi not aware of your presence. If you want to look down, you can. You'll have to roll a perception check though.
All right, I will look down and my nose is bleeding.
Oh, jeez.
All right, perception with a bloody nose. Make sure I'm normal. Okay, I got perception.
18. You look down and you do notice that he's kind of laying there flat. Actively where he is, he's about 6 feet below you because of how large Weaver is. At this very moment. So he's about 6 feet below you. And as you stick your head down past the eagle's face, Weaver.
Yep.
I'd like you to roll a bite if they have do eagles have bite attacks?
I do have a beak attack, yep.
Beak attack. Roll a beak attack for me.
He's gonna kill me. I have like no points left.
15 to hit. Thaddeus?
Like, what the fuck are you doing?
Not in control.
He's polymorph, man. This is all instinct.
Land, bitch, land.
Those are 15 hit. That is.
It came fucking close, but no.
Okay. So he goes to, like, the beak goes to, you feel the beak, like, chomp over you, and it's just a natural instinct of feeling something ruffle around its neck feathers. You look down at Arval. I'm going to go ahead and have him roll a death saving throw. That is a natural 20.
Can I use my acrobatics and roll on the bottom side and shove a potion down his throat?
You become subject to more attacks from a instinctual animal right now if you do that. What I will say, if you want to try to do that, there's a few rolls I can have you do. That being said, I rolled a natural 20 on his death saving throw. You see Beep's eyes kind of open as he...
Perfect, because I don't have much health myself to take an attack. No.
Yeah, that was really lucky. Goddamn. That dice is rolling like crazy tonight. And he, like, looks up, like, what the fuck? And then realizes he's flying, and he, like, kind of, like, is taken aback for a moment, and then he looks and sees the ocean off in the distance, see her, like, somewhat flying towards the Wandering Wharf, right?
Oh, there's no somewhat of, like, that is what I would consider home. I would consider the ship home.
Okay, fair enough. Like an instinctual, like,
yeah,
like beacon. Gotcha. Okay. Like that is your nest, even though understood. So you're flying away. Unfortunately, Noetic is again left behind, but not really much you could do there. Let us move to this map. So you begin flying towards the Wandering Wharf. We'll use Anders' token. You see, as you make your way past the Royal Palace, you're flying high enough that you aren't really seen by anybody below. And if you are seen, it's more of a, wow, that's a really big bird, and not a, oh, shoot that creature down type of a reaction. You fly, and eventually you do find yourself starting to land down on the mast of the Lily, although you still have Beep in your hand, in your claws. Beep is going to have to roll a dexterity saving throw. That's a natural 1. I'm so sorry, Austin.
he's fine. He's fine.
Can you make him choke on the kazoo and die?
No, not while he's not here. Everybody else at the, like, about 30 seconds prior, you're on the deck, and you're looking around, and you're safe. Ophelia looks at you, everyone says, well, that was something. Wow. Anyways. And then
that was not great.
No, that wasn't. Ander, as you see his face get less red and his duplicates disappear on the deck. I wanted to stay there and fight.
I don't think we would have lived if we did.
Yeah, probably not. Elkis looks at Archer. Oh, why is it every time you get yourself into trouble, things just go weird? I don't know. It's just kind of how it goes. I get into dumb situations and you drag me out. Well, all's well that where is the rest? At this point, as Elkis says that, a giant eagle lands on the mast and you just see Beep hit the deck. Flat. He's unconscious again. And you see Thaddeus sitting on the back of an eagle that doesn't seem to be in very much control right now. It's kind of like looking at all of you like he is that is the next meal. Like one of you is the next meal.
I'm gonna drop wild shape at that point.
Well, it's not wild shape, it's polymorph.
Or polymorph, yeah.
Can you drop the spell willingly if you cast it on yourself?
It is concentration.
So you would have to be concentration would have had to be broken, which are really. I'm gonna say roll an intelligence check with. I mean, that's
looking at this. It does say the target retains its alignment and personality.
Personality, but not intelligence to know how to drop the spell.
Okay.
That's kind of how I would rule on that. Because reason why I'm remembering this is that I was using another campaign's ruling on it is kind of where my thoughts at. I was just watching campaign 2 a Critical Role, and they had someone polymorph into this exact situation. Normally, him as a wizard, he'd be able to easily drop it, but because he has an innate intelligence, knowing how to drop it would not come naturally. So I'm gonna have you roll an intelligence check with -1 because of it being the Eagles.
That ain't good.
7. Yeah. You really don't know how to drop it. So
I'm gonna make myself look like bait. I'm gonna wave my arms erratically at the eagle to get its attention.
Okay. Thaddeus, you are on its back right now. His back right now.
Yeah, I'm going to use my acrobatic skills and my barely alive body and try to grab onto the mast or something so I don't
Okay, just
die.
roll an acrobatics check. $20, you're fine. You're able to jump off its back and his back and hang on to the mast. I'm going to say, given the fact that you're right next to him, this feels really weird to do, but it is the reality of polymorphing yourself.
Oh, god damn it.
I'm going to say, Vuivra, roll a d20, and if it's low, you attack Zane. If it's high, you attack Thaddeus. Low.
Sweet.
You're saved for the day. You see this eagle jump down, fly down, talons out, coming after you, Zane. Go ahead and roll 2 talon attacks against Zane's wild AC.
Yeah, technically, I would only do one with the talons, one with the beak.
Oh, well, okay, yeah, that's fine. Yeah, I didn't know it was either or.
There's a huge, not that there's a huge difference, but
yeah, that's a natural 1. So, fun point of claw
beak
or beak
first, talon second.
Okay, beak first. Okay.
A 9 and a 6.
Yeah, both of those fail. Funny enough, as Zane, as you're waving your arms around, you get smacked with the blunt force of the beak, but he just kind of bounces off of you. You feel nothing.
I'm gonna punch the eagle in the face.
Okay, 1 second.
Please do.
A claw goes to, in a desperate attempt because he bounces off of you, the claw goes to swing up at you and completely whiffs, and the eagle is now on its back.
I'm going to punch the eagle as it's down.
Roll with your thunder gauntlets.
Oh yeah.
Roll an attack with advantage.
That's okay. Well, that's a. Moving the modifiers real quick. That's very high, so it's probably hitting. What's your
Is
defense?
it above a 13?
Nat sure only hit above a 13.
Yeah.
So yes, I will strike this in the face. Where's my D8 at?
All right, roll damage.
Getting there. Get my die. That's a solid 7 thunder damage.
Roll concentration check.
Before he makes physical contact, am I able to scream and say, "He's what?"
What? Are you trying to say he's Weavra?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that's
Fine.
fine. Yeah.
Concentration check. Now, is that using the eagles or?
That would be using.
Mine.
Oh, that's rough because it's based on. I would say using the Eagles because that's your current form. So use yeah.
Oh wait, that's not. That's intelligence. That's not Constitution necessarily.
Yeah, it'd be Constitution. Constitution save. 14. Yeah. You keep concentration, but you do take 7 points of thunder damage.
I'm gonna punch again.
Okay, punch again.
Advantage because he's still on the ground.
Yep, he's prone. That's I'm giving him for funnies. It's a prone because of the natural
that
one.
hits.
Okay.
said it was
Zane,
7
that's
points.
Weavra!
This is gonna hit for a total of 10 thunder damage.
Roll another Constitution saving throw.
Does Zane hear me screaming that that's
There we
Weavra?
go.
7. As the second punch comes down, your fist lifts, and you see the polymorphed Weavra snap back into his normal form, and you are now laying prone on the deck with Zane standing over you, ready to punch you again.
I will instead hold out a hand.
I will take it.
And you hear me going,
Oh.
"That's Weavra, you moron!"
I'm just gonna joke. Stuck.
Yes, this one was unable to wild shape a second time, but had polymorph, and desperate times called for desperate measures.
Well, at least that gets you out of it. At least.
Yes, this one is going to go sleep.
I'm going to scream, "Can somebody watch me get down? If I fall, I'll die."
Ophelia will look at you. I'll cast Featherfall on you, dear. Anyways, and she'll just like point up at you and cast Featherfall, and you can just jump down.
All right.
Yeah, you just see him float slowly down and hit the ground, no problem.
And I'm going to lay on the ground and say, "I'm almost dead."
I
And
think it's been a rough day for everybody.
Archer will also just lay flat on his back because his boots. You see his boots that are glowing stop glowing, and immediately his face just turns like droopy as he takes 2 points of exhaustion from using the boots, and he just lays flat. And he's
I'm
just
gonna look over at Archer. You owe us one.
I'll pay you back in spades whenever I can think. Archer.
Can you think enough to heal some of me?
Beep will
I'll like reach up.
Everybody's just like fucking flat against the deck of the boat, like, ah.
I've got 9 hit points here.
Zane's just gonna kind of brush off a little bit and be like, okay.
By the way, Beep's flat on the deck, unconscious.
Oh, I'll get him first with a quick if he's close enough, I'll just go ahead and cure wounds on him and Thaddeus both at 5th level. So for Beep, 28.
28. Okay, well, I'll mark off his 2 failed death saves that I've been rolling as you guys, this has been happening. Actually,
I was thinking about doing a mass cure wounds instead.
oh, okay, that's something Beep can do as well, I think.
You know what? Yeah, I'll do a mass cure wounds
Okay.
for 6 creatures. So I'll exclude myself, but I will include anybody who needs it for 15.
15 points. Okay. Everybody here is looking pretty bashed up here. Beep will immediately wake up and go, "What the fuck just happened?" As he's just
Doesn't
laying
good.
flat on the deck. Is everyone alive?
I think we're all present at least.
Yeah.
Good. And he'll just like raise his hand. He'll just raise his hand up, and you'll see the very similar incantation, like a little magic writing in the air, as he'll cast the Mass Cure Wounds as well. Eyes closed still. And I'll just go. Oh, that's kind of cold. That is not what I wanted to do.
We're all dead.
Wrong spell. Everybody roll a saving throw.
Rocks fall, everybody dies.
So Beep will throw another 14 HP at himself. And then he'll throw one at Weavra in return. And then whoever needs it the most. So Thaddeus, Elka, Ori, and Archer as well.
How many points?
14 extra. Plus 15
plus
from...
15.
Yeah, so 29 total of healing. Archer just looks at you. Thanks, man. As he's just laying down. Elkis will like kneel down next to him and just like act as if he's going in to kiss him on the forehead, and then he'll flick him on the forehead really hard. And then he'll just go, "That's what you get, you..."
69 HP.
Nice. "That's what you get, you little idiot."
Lo and behold, the one who almost never gets caught gets caught.
Shut your fucking mouth.
What a fucking day.
All right,
I believe this is warranted, Uncle Archer.
Probably. How you doing, Elka? You alive? Kicking? All that?
I'll kick you in a second.
I'd rather you're not. I can't defend myself right now. He'll smile as he says that. Look at us. Who would have thought?
Yes.
I think we need to all readdress this situation and maybe look at what resources we're missing.
I don't think we're strong enough to deal with that yet.
Ophelia will like look at all of you, still standing up. Like, she'll just say, "For now, I think it might be a good idea to maybe everyone just kind of take a chill pill. I'll make sure the boat can't be seen." And she will immediately raise her hand up, and she's going to cast Mirage Arcane on the boat.
I'm going to ask her to make sure that she includes the Sterling boat.
I have to make sure. Hold on, I have to make sure that Let me check this. The distance on that spell. I think it's a square mile, so I think easily. Yeah. So she will cast Mirage Arcane, and she'll literally make it look. She has a lot of control. She'll make, instead of making it look like the two boats with your markings are on it, it'll look like two random fishing vessels that are docked. And then she will also... Is that concentration? That isn't concentration. It does take her 10 minutes to cast it. So you'll see her like kind of like walking around. You'll see like... It looks like clearish, like opalescent orbs. Like they just have this like rainbow sheen to them. Like almost like bubbles. Like pop out of her hand every like 10 seconds or so. And it's just like creating this cloud of a mirage around your boat and around the Sterling boat. And then she'll say, "Shit, that fucker has true sight." And then she'll begin to... You'll see her like after she's done casting 10 minutes. She's like, "Elkis, I need your help." And Elkis, "Very well. and she will begin drawing a magic circle with her finger through the air. Like you'll see like the letters start to pop up 50 feet above the boat in a circle around both boats. And let's see here. It takes her about 20 minutes to cast. Okay. So she is going to cast with her only 9th level spell slot with Elkis's help writing it. So we'll actually cut it in half, the spell crafting time. So 10 minutes. In another 10 minutes, she will cast Illusion of the Fae, which is an illusory spell that blocks out any magical means to see within something invisible. So true sight, anything like that. See invisibility, anything gets blocked, and she will cast it. And then she'll sit down on the ground because that's a very intense spell for her to cast. And she gets 1 level of exhaustion for casting it. And she'll look at all of you and say, "We're good for like 10 days. And then I have to redo all of this. So, if you don't want to be seen by those fuckers, don't leave this boat, the water around it, or the other boat." I also covered a little bit of the dock as well, so that way we can walk in between the two.
Thumbs up from Guira.
I think I'm going to go below and take a well-deserved nap.
I think a nap is also on my docket. How about you, boys? Archer will look mildly annoyed as his eyes were about to shut to take a nap there on the deck. Yeah, sure. I'll go this way. Lead the way, Elkis. And Elkis just looks. You think you and I are going to sleep together after all of that? We're married, aren't we? Oh, fine. And he'll like grab and like lift up Archer, and they'll wander down into one of the side rooms with beds.
Elka's gonna yell at them. Yell bit down like at Elkis. You're too soft on him.
He'll laugh. I know. I'm tired. He's tired. We're all tired. Punishments can happen tomorrow, right, dear?
I better not hear any of that.
No promises. As he smiles and walks into the room with Archer.
Thaddeus, don't be rude just because you're not getting on it.
Well, we left my behind.
This one apologizes.
He
Not
didn't
your
seem
fault.
very happy to see you, if I'm being honest.
Well, he's under the spell, so I'm going to drink myself silly and take a nap.
Okay. So it is getting into like 4 or 5 o'clock in the afternoon territory. Do we want to just take an early long rest?
I believe it's yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. All of
Well observed.
you kind of just. Does Ori turn back into? I assume Ori kind of drops his hybrid by the time he's back.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, you're good then. What's your HP at, by the way, mate? Before the healing. Minus 29 from where you're at. Okay, you already reset it. You're probably were you above 100?
No.
No.
Or yeah, I was.
Okay, good. All right, then you're fine. All right, so all of you lay down to rest A lot of you exhausted, a lot of you reeling from the just the situation you just managed to barely escape from. Yeah. Ori, as you lay down to go to bed, you hear a familiar voice in your head as you're in your dreams. You hear, "How'd that power feel, kid? Was it everything you wanted?"
Oh yeah, it was pretty good.
Good, good.
Yeah, you didn't really come through though, so.
I think I did, but
You got tattletaled. I'm sorry.
that bitch.
Hey, she's way cooler than you already. Alright.
You're not trying to become a paladin or anything, are you?
Oh, maybe. I don't know. That's a good career. Noble.
You know, paladins aren't supposed to kill innocents. And that's kind of our whole thing, you know.
Yeah. Whatever. It'll be alright.
Fine. And you'll see the visage of him crossing his arms.
Are you pouting?
No.
Looks
And-
like you are. Oh, wow, what happened to you? Oh, you're getting upset? Because it's still way cooler than you now?
Or that's enough, bye. And the connection will be broken.
Well, maybe if you weren't such an asshole, I'd like you more.
Anyways, the rest of you, as you go to sleep, you have dreams of, some of you dreams of Torbin, some of you dreams of rest. Thaddeus, you can't help but dream about Noetic, as you normally do, but in a different sense now. The words of his vicious mockery echo through your mind, stating that he doesn't love you, and he never would. And as you begin to think and ponder about those thoughts, the birds start to chirp in the morning. It is now pretty early morning. A lot of you slept longer than necessary. It's about 7 o'clock in the morning. Fully rested. Archer losing a point of exhaustion and Ophelia losing her point of exhaustion. You wake up and the day is yours. To your knowledge, the boat was not assaulted. It seems like whatever Ophelia and Elkis did to protect where you're at in your area seemed to have worked, at least overnight. The day is yours. What do you guys want to do?
I think my glaive's ready. I think it's been...
Your glaive would be ready today, yeah.
I'll go do that, I guess.
Okay, I would
I'll
like
go
to...
with Ori on that one.
Okay, I would like to remind you. Your glaive is sitting in the merchant district. The same area where you just fought almost to the death for some of you the day prior. So, is your goal to just walk down like nothing happened, or are you trying to be sneaky?
Oh, that's a good point.
Guess we can be sneaky.
Ophelia will tag along with you, by the way. She'll see you leaving and be like, "Hey, where are you going?"
Picking up something. You wanna come?
Sure. So she will like kind of just walk along with you. So you trying to be sneaky? Does she?
Probably smart.
Does she have that spell available to her today? She does. She'll cast without trace. Pass without trace. Let's just cast without trace. Jesus, I'm tired.
Cast without trace.
Pass without trace. So you add +10 to your stealth. So she will roll. It's fucking
Roll disadvantage. Who's at the heavy armor?
Mm-hmm.
That was kind of shitty. There's a 18.
18. Okay. Zane.
I rolled not 15, 25.
25. Ophelia rolled a 38. So you're staying inconspicuous. You're wandering through. We'll use Saint's token for the wherever one's that on the map. So you wander through the town. It's early in the morning. I mean, it's 7:30 in the morning. You're just starting to see a few shops start to open up. A few restaurants begin to open up and serve breakfast to the populace. You do smell an array of various baked goods, eggs, bacon, all sorts of breakfast type items that are being made as you walk and enter into the merchant district. You do find yourself wandering until you find the shop that you that you had your glaive entrusted to. As you walk up, there is a close sign on the door.
Well, guess we're breaking in.
Allow me.
Ophelia,
Pull out my thieves' tool.
Ophelia looks at you like, do you guys always just try to get into trouble?
Sometimes.
Don't
Rad. Rad.
We're the same page.
And actually, I think it's right here is where you actually got it from. I was looking back at the...
21 do it.
Okay, you're attempting to pick the lock. 21. Yes. You are able to barely pick the lock. The DC is actually pretty high for this door. You break open the lock. The door slowly swings open. And inside is an empty store. Sitting on the counter, with a note attached to it, wrapped in this silk like bag, like cloth. You see your glaive, and on the note it says, for the giant Minotaur man.
He doesn't remember my name. I told him my name.
For giant Minotaur man. To be delivered tomorrow. Paid in full. So, glaive is there.
I'm gonna check for traps.
If you want to. Roll an investigation check.
Can I get a little assistance here?
Ophelia will also help you look. So just roll. I'll roll for her, and you can roll for yourself.
11.
26. She will look around and you don't see anything. You just see your glaive sitting there, and you assume, I mean, who would booby trap a store like this. And as you go to grab the glaive, Ophelia just like puts her hand on your arm, like grabs your arm, and says, "Yeah, no, wait." And you see her eyes glowing like a faint purple, and she looks down like right at where on the counter, and she like points, and now as she points it out to you, you see a pressure plate underneath the glaive that seems to be attached to a device that's hung up in the left-hand corner of the store, and it seems to be some sort of musical horn, like an instrument, but attached to the wall. And she'll just, "It's fine. Zane, you seem to be all right with your hands. Can you disarm it?"
Should be able to.
Roll a thieves tool check.
Got it. That's pretty good. 24.
24. You look underneath the pressure plate, and it is, in fact, a plate that is set to basically set off this horned alarm if anything is removed from it. You reach your thieves tool down into it, and you see like it's like a little crystal inside that's in like this this conduit, and you're just able to barely take the tweezers of your thieves tools and remove the crystal. And by removing the crystal, you see that the magical link between the plate and the horn is now broken, and you have successfully disarmed the trap.
Go ahead.
So, glaive is able to be grabbed.
I grab the glaive.
Okay, as you collect the glaive, it is a little bit heavier than it was prior, at least on the handle. The handle feels oddly thinner than it was before. But it's heavier. And as you remove like the silk like cloth that was covering it, you can see that the design of the handle is significantly different than it was before. And you do see what looks to be a switch near the base end of the handle that is just there. It wasn't there before, but it's there now. And your glaive looks magnificent. You see extra runes carved into it for the work that he clearly had done. And yeah, it's your glaive for sure. Just the handle's a little different.
I'm going to write a note.
I broke in. Sorry. Bye.
I was gonna say, sorry, I got impatient. I didn't take anything else. I'm on a very important mission. I'm gonna put down 50 more gold.
Okay. Mark off 50 more gold. And you guys are making your way out?
Yep.
Okay. As you two make your way out, you realize Ophelia has not left the store.
I poke my head back in there.
You see her arms crossed, staring at a crate of healing potions.
I already put in the note. I didn't take anything else.
Wait, you did? That's lame. God, it got me excited every time. Isn't it like tradition when you break into a place, you steal something, even if it's something small?
Well.
And she'll just stare at the healing potions. You win today, little buddies. You win today. And she'll just like turn and like walk away towards you. Okay. So do you shut the door and attempt to lock it again, or are you just going to leave it shut?
We'll I'll shut it and I'll attempt to lock it.
Okay. I just need your roll your thieves tools again.
That's 21.
21. Yeah, easy enough. Be able to relock the door, and now you're out in the middle of the merchant district. Still sneaking along, I assume.
Yeah, at least till we're clear of it.
Okay, roll stealth check again as you leave the store. Jesus.
Doing good. We still have our pass about trace, yeah?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it lasts for an hour. Or 10 minutes. An hour.
32.
Let me double check. Is that trace? Is it an hour? I believe it's an hour.
So I thought it lasted quite some time.
It is, yeah, up to 1 hour concentration. Okay. So sorry, you said 26?
No, 32.
32? Okay. Ori?
I'm sorry.
Stealth check.
Oh, right. Sorry, I got distracted. Oh, 31. Oh, wait, that's disadvantage. Let me roll again. 30.
30. That is a natural 20 for Ophelia. So that's 39 total. And
Nice.
You guys are wandering back to the wharf then?
Yeah.
Okay. Easy enough. You creep along. You start to see the city is starting to wake up now after about, I'd say it probably took you guys about 15 minutes. 15 minutes to get out of the store. So about, it's about 8:30-ish by now. Hour total trip as you're making it back. And Pass Without a Trace drops right when you get into the wharf. And you do successfully make your way back to the boat. So, early morning, you guys come back. You see Alara is still sleeping. In fact, but instead of the curled up in the net that she was in prior, you see that she's like, it's almost as if she's where her head was facing one way, now her head's facing the other way. It's like she completely spun around in this cocoon of netting that she's in. But seems to be sleeping. Anders sitting out on deck, kind of shooting the shit with Archer. Elkis is sitting there. Seems like he's making breakfast of some sort. I would assume would Weaver be helping with breakfast?
Probably. Well, I would assume I'd be sleeping in a little bit extra.
Okay.
Just because I got the shit kicked out of me like 4 or 5 times. I ended with a relatively high amount of HP, but I think I was the uppest and downest of everybody.
Yeah, you did get kind of blasted a few times. Okay. So yeah, Elkis is just making breakfast. You see Alex, Anders' brother, wander out and start to help him. What is everyone else doing? Is everyone else sleeping in?
Sleeping in for sure.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Beep is passed out as well. Okay.
Thaddeus is probably still drunk.
Nice. All right. Well, the day moves on. I'd say another 2 or 3 hours pass. Breakfast is made slowly by Elkis and Alex. All of you wake up to the smell of bacon and eggs and pastries, and for Elkis and Elka, you a variety of pan-grilled mushrooms and squash and broccoli and other forms of vegetables are cooked. Some are left raw, like carrots and tomatoes and some other, like a few peppers are left uncooked. It's just a good variety of food that is put out in front of you by Elkis, and he kind of like walks, as everyone's still sleeping, he kind of like walks down and kind of like knocks and says, "Everyone, breakfast is ready if you'd like to come join us. I've made everything completely fresh, so I hope you enjoy it."
Thank you. Make my way up.
I'll make my way up as well.
Yeah, I smell bacon. I'm on my way.
As in true drunken nature. Okay.
I smell bacon.
Not that bad. You're not that drunk when you sleep off being hammered, are you?
No.
I'm not that drunk. I'm not that drunk.
Okay.
I swear I can fly this ship.
Okay. As you're
Murdoch, nobody asked your opinion.
as all of you are sitting down for breakfast, you see that Ori has his glaive back on his back. Everything seems to be going well, and it's a relatively calm morning. You don't see the waves coming in past the illusions are calm for the day. Nothing rough. The weather's beautiful. And then I would like everyone to make a perception check as breakfast is finished.
That sounds horrible. Oh,
9.
That was an exceedingly mediocre roll on my part.
Okay. Anybody rolled above a 15. You feel the air shift. For those of you that rolled below, you seem to be too enamored with your breakfast, not really paying attention. You feel the air shift. The hair on your neck stand up, for those of you that have hair. For Vivra, it's more of a sixth sense. You just feel like something's off. And you look over at Ophelia, and Ophelia's just staring up. And you just see her sigh. "Hey, Ander, I think your girlfriend wants to speak. Or kill us. Or both." Ander, looks up. "What are you talking? Oh my god." And as he's staring up, and those of you that rolled above 15, you look up and you just see Paleface floating in the air. Woman probably about 5'2", 5'3". She looks to be not much older than 30 years old. She's staring down at you wearing a long, flowing black dress. Her hair is like just a jet black, her face pale. Her eyes are a deep scarlet red. And she's holding an umbrella above her head. And you see her just slowly start to float down.
Mary Poppins.
Very Mary Poppins like. Very Mary Poppins like, actually. And following behind her, floating through the air, are a pair of bats, larger in stature. Much larger than your average fruit bat. And they're slowly floating down and gliding down below her, or right next to her. And she'll slowly land her what look to be, it's almost like she's wearing ballerina slippers. you see her. She's wearing bright. As she gets closer, she's wearing bright red lipstick. She has her makeup is very well done. She has just a little bit of red pinkish blush on her cheeks, and she looks at all of you with almost a loving glance, and then she smiles. Hello.
Hello.
Greetings.
I suppose, given recent events, our meeting should be expedited.
I'd say so.
Pleasure to meet you. My name is Queen Valentine Sanguine, and I am the queen of this nation. And she'll look over to Ander, and she'll smile, and as she smiles, you see fangs coming out of her mouth. Vampire fangs.
Oh hell, you don't work with Torbin, do you?
One would call Torbin a bit of a elder colleague of mine. Not by much, though. He's evil. I'm burdened by happenstance. But he is no friend of mine, nor is he a friend of the Valentian Empire.
You know he's been in your town recently, right?
That is why I am here. I watched your fight, and she'll kind of float over to you, Vuibra.
I'll brick up a little bit.
Brick up or perk up?
Perk up.
Brick up.
Okay.
We were ace, remember?
I remember. My brain heard brick. That's why I said it.
We just bricked up right now.
Jesus. She'll wander. She'll float over to you. My dear child, you've seen much in your short life, and seems like that man tried and tried as he might, could not break through that mental fortitude of yours. Commendable. And then she'll float back and look over to Ander. Darling, I apologize for intruding upon your ship, but time is of the essence, and I really would like to know about why all of you are here. So if you could explain in detail, that would be lovely.
Did you know you have a dragon in your employ?
Oh, him?
Yeah, we're here for him.
Her face kind of drops into a frown. I'm very aware. And that's where we'll end tonight's session.
Dun, dun, dun.
Don't. I really should just get a sound bit that just does that at the end. On the cliffhangers, just dun. But anyways,
there used to be the www.dramabutton.com. And all it was an image of a red button, and you hit it, and it played that sound effect.
Oh my god, that's amazing.
Yep.
But all right, well, thanks for playing, guys. Unfortunately, we're gonna have to wait to figure out how she knows and this conversation with Valentine 2 weeks from now, because I will not be here next week.
Boo.
Sorry. But Should be fun. Thanks for playing, and I'll be right back.
Thank you.
All right, everyone. That's going to do it for me. Thank you for sticking around and watching tonight. If you're new here, hit that follow button. Maybe go subscribe to us on YouTube. And we will see where this story takes us. Like I said, you just heard, I will not be here next weekend. So no stream next weekend, but we will be back Sunday, November 24th. But yeah, thank you for watching. Have a lovely rest of your day or night. We love you very much. We'll see you later. Peace out.